With Oracle Cloud EPM, you can perform flexible and data-driven analysis, planning, and forecasting of the environmental, social, and governance, or ESG, positions for your organization. The ESG reporting and planning solution is a highly configurable best practice application developed on top of Cloud EPM to help facilitate your ESG planning and reporting process with a rapid time to value. Custom navigation flows for end users and controllers provide end-to-end process control for the collection, creation, calculation, integrity, and release of your ESG reporting, all delivered with embedded task management and approval processes. With our customizable pre-built dashboards, you can view emissions data across the entire remit of your organization, organized into Scope 1, Scope 2, and Scope 3 emission types. Maximize dashboard widgets to focus on the information you want to see, and drill down on charts to view more detail. Open the form behind the chart to better understand its data. From here, you can open the data in SmartView, our market-leading Excel-based solution, for more analysis. You define control factors with user-controlled drop-downs to apply to the raw emissions data and use the carbon calculator to generate your scope positions, reported data, and output metrics. Beyond just emissions data, the ESG reporting and planning solution can include all the additional scope elements that you require for reporting, such as the financial, social, and governance aspects of your organization. Cloud EPM enables ease of data collection from any source using business-owned data integrations, native data input, and input from Excel using SmartView. When you bring together all these elements into a single source of truth, you can not only validate your actual data, but make forward-looking plans, enabling you to look for answers to questions such as, how do we reduce the impact of our emissions? How do we make sure that our social and governance aspects connect with the future plans and targets for our organization? How do we plan ESG initiatives across the organization? The ESG reporting and planning solution enables you to analyze your positions to understand what's happening across the organization both historically and in the future. With the power of the Oracle EPM engine driving your ESG capabilities, you can produce all the internal and external reports you need to review and share ESG data across all aspects of your organization. The ESG reporting and planning solution also supports important frameworks for ESG data, such as the Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, or CSRD. Our bottom-up approach to ESG enables you to populate standard CSRD and other reporting framework templates to generate the sustainability reporting you need. ESG data in EPM Cloud can be fully integrated into your wider planning capability, combining both financial, non-financial, and ESG metrics. For example, if you're planning non-renewable energy metrics, see how that's factored into a capital expenditure project for solar power generation. Finally, IPM Insights is a pattern recognition engine that can evaluate your ESG data and highlight any anomalies, so you can focus on areas that need attention, enabling you to find and understand what's happening within your ESG dataset. In summary, the ESG reporting and planning solution leverages innovative capabilities built into the EPM Cloud platform, such as predictive planning and IPM Insights, self-service real-time drillable dashboards, report templates and output for internal and external reporting, and Oracle SmartView for Office, so you can work in the familiar Microsoft Excel environment. It provides a single source of truth for your ESG reporting and planning now and in the future, with pre-built KPIs, metrics, carbon calculators, input templates, dashboards, and reports that include emissions, social, governance, and all other required disclosure metrics. With mapping for common greenhouse gas protocol outputs, support for all ESG frameworks and organizational reporting types, you can rapidly create plans, forecasts, and initiatives for the future with the agility and flexibility to map to your current organizational requirements and expand over time. For questions about the ESG reporting and planning solution, contact Cloud Customer Connect. Related videos are listed in the description. To learn more, visit docs.oracle.com.